Planet Zoo 2 has officially been announced. Flying birds and fully aquatic animals, two of the most requested features in the history of this franchise, have been confirmed. And this is absolutely huge for the Planet Zoo community. Right now we officially know about over 20 species coming with the standard and deluxe edition of the game, but this is clearly just the beginning. Over the next few days, weeks and months, I'm sure Frontier will slowly reveal even more animals, features and surprises for us to obsess over. We all started speculating after the reveal of the announcement trailer, so today I thought why not fully embrace the hype and create my last ultimate Planet Zoo 2 animal wishlist. And because Planet Zoo 2 now has 3 major animal categories, I decided to split this video into 3 separate wishlists. And those are 25 flying birds, 25 aquatic animals, and 25 habitat animals. For the habitat section, I only included species that have never appeared in Planet Zoo 1 or any of its DLCs. Narrowing the lists down was honestly painful because there is so many incredible animals I want in this game. But I tried focusing on species that feel essential both to me personally and for the community as a whole. So, grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's dream big together. Here is my ultimate Planet Zoo 2 animal wishlist. First up, the flying birds, and honestly, seeing aviaries in Planet Zoo 2 trailer might have been the most exciting moment of the entire reveal to me. The first animal, the first bird that we'll talk about is the eastern white pelican. An absolute zoo staple. I missed them so much in Planet Zoo 1 and I really hope that they will finally make it into the sequel. The second bird is the macaw. I would be so shocked if one of the world's most iconic parrots didn't appear in Planet Zoo 2. There are scarlet macaws, military macaws, but personally, I need hyacinth macaws. They are so beautiful. Next up, the shoebill. One of the most intimidating and fascinating birds on Earth that is instantly recognizable thanks to that massive shoe-shaped bill. The next bird that I would love to see is the scarlet ibis, a stunning bright red zoo staple that would add such an incredible pop of color to our aviaries. Next up, the gray-crowned crane, a beautiful African bird with that iconic golden crown. I am also super curious whether birds like cranes and flamingos will actually fly in-game or be treated as clipped terrestrial birds like they often are in real zoos. Another parrot on my list is the cockatoo. Sulfur-crested cockatoos or white cockatoos would be amazing. They have huge personalities and would make a great addition. To me, this bird is an absolute must-have. This is the great Indian hornbill. Their nesting behavior is also super interesting and makes me wonder, could Planet Zoo 2 finally include nesting and eggs? The bald eagle is one of the most iconic birds of prey in our world and a perfect North American addition. Our first owl on this list is the snowy owl. It has gorgeous white feathers and is massively popular in zoos, and we need at least one owl species in the base game. But we also need ducks in Planet Zoo. The mandarin duck is not only beautiful but also is one of the most common birds in zoo collections. The African grey parrot is considered one of the most intelligent parrots on Earth. Imagine all the enrichment items possibilities. Next up, the laughing kookaburra. It is an iconic Australian bird with that legendary laugh. It can be slightly hard to handle for the headphone users, but is absolutely essential. Imagine a walkthrough aviary with hummingbirds. Tiny birds like this would add so much variety to aviary sizes and exhibit designs. This is the Victoria crowned pigeon. Basically the fanciest pigeon on our planet and such a popular walkthrough aviary species in zoos. The next bird is the Andean condor, one of the largest flying birds in the world with a truly massive wingspan. This is the tiny budgerigar. Budgie walkthrough aviaries are becoming more and more popular in zoos, and they are always so much fun. Next up, the Ruppel's griffon vulture. A critically endangered, massive, intimidating, and honestly kind of prehistoric looking bird. I love them. This is the red-crested turaco, another gorgeous African zoo staple with incredible colors. Next up, the Bali Myna, an amazing zoo conservation success story. Zoos quite literally helped save this species from extinction. This weird-looking bird is a spoonbill. Whether it's the roseate spoonbill or the Eurasian spoonbill, we need those goofy beaks in the game. Another parrot on my list, Kia, is an intelligent alpine parrot from New Zealand, known for being playful, curious, and slightly distractive. And here we have a second owl, the burrowing owl. Tiny, adorable, and completely unique thanks to their underground lifestyle. The marabou stork is maybe not the prettiest bird on our planet, but it is still very fascinating and often kept at zoos. It comes from Africa and often feeds on animal carcasses. Next up, the rainbow lorikeet, one of the most iconic walkthrough aviary birds ever. They are very colorful and energetic and also very loud. Last but not least, when it comes to the birds, the Atlantic puffin, one of my personal favorites. A bird that can both fly and also dive underwater. And I think that it would be such an interesting challenge for Planet Zoo too. Next up, the aquatic animals. And honestly, choosing only 25 species in this category was incredibly difficult. I could easily make a wish list with over 100 aquatic animals because the possibilities for Planet Zoo 2 aquariums are absolutely insane. Especially now that we know that smaller fish species are finally coming to the game as well. Let's start with something incredibly obvious and highly requested. This is the manatee. Every single person I talk to wants manatees in Planet Zoo 2. And honestly, I completely understand why. They would be perfect. The second aquatic animal is the moray eel. I would love to see those slightly terrifying giant eels slithering through our aquariums. Imagine them using underwater caves and crevices that we would build for them. Honestly, any ray species would be amazing. Bat rays, bull rays, but especially the giant manta ray. Watching them gracefully glide through the huge tanks would be mesmerizing. Stingray is another aquarium staple. Southern stingrays or blue spotted stingrays would be incredible additions. I would especially love to see them bury themselves in the sand at the bottom of the tanks. Next up, the clownfish. I mean, thanks to Nemo, literally everyone recognizes this fish. I honestly cannot imagine Planet Zoo 2 launching without the clownfish. Here we have the jellyfish. So many aquariums have dedicated jellyfish exhibits, and I really hope we will be able to create our own. Moon jellyfish or the sea nettles would look absolutely stunning. I have seen the giant octopus in several aquariums, and they are always fascinating to watch. They are incredibly intelligent and would fit perfectly into Planet Zoo roster of weird and wonderful sea creatures. The adorable seahorses absolutely deserve a place in Planet Zoo 2. I really hope that they will make it into the base game. This is the leopard shark. This beautiful shark gets its name from its stunning spotted pattern. It is also a very common aquarium species, and I think we need at least a few shark species in the game. Aquariums are so much more than just fish. That's why I would love to see the common spiny lobster. Besides fish, I would love to see the crustaceans being represented in the game alongside the octopuses and the jellyfish. And speaking of crustaceans, this is the giant spider crab. Imagine having these enormous nightmare crabs crawling around the aquarium tanks. Next up, the angel shark. This critically endangered shark has such a unique appearance thanks to its flattened body and ray-like shape. Next up, the pufferfish. Come on, who doesn't want pufferfish in Planet Zoo 2? They are iconic, adorable, and full of personality. This is the sawfish, instantly recognizable thanks to its long saw-like snout lined with sharp teeth. Such an unusual and fascinating animal. Here is the longhorn cowfish. One of the weirdest looking fish ever, and I absolutely love them. Their tiny horns make them look oddly similar to little underwater cows. Another animal named after its unusual shape, the guitarfish. It is such a bizarre mix between a shark and a ray and would add so much variety to aquarium tanks. There are over 200 species of butterfly fish in the oceans, so I feel like at least several of them have to make it into the game. Personally, I would love to see the long-nosed butterfly fish. Another animal that I would love to see is the green sea turtle. Yes, the hawksbill sea turtle has already been confirmed, but honestly I would love to see more sea turtle in the game, and green sea turtles are incredibly common in aquariums. Next, the parrotfish, named like that because its mouth resembles a beak. It is not only super colorful but also incredibly unique looking. They would add such a beautiful splash of color to our tanks. Here we have the tuna. I will never forget visiting the Monterey Bay Aquarium and seeing a school of tuna circling through the giant tank. It was mesmerizing, and I would absolutely love recreating that experience in Planet Zoo 2. This massive fish is the arapaima. We still don't know if freshwater fish will be included in Planet Zoo 2, but I had to mention a few species. And the arapaima absolutely deserves a spot as one of the largest freshwater fish on Earth. Another freshwater fish, the silver arowana. They are so majestic and elegant. They can even leap out of the water to catch prey, which could make for such an awesome animation in-game. This is the red-bellied piranha, famous for their aggressive reputation and absolutely perfect for Amazon rainforest section in our zoos. I had to include the cichlids. There are so many species I would love to see. They are colorful, diverse, and often mixed with animals like hippos or crocodiles in real zoo exhibits. And that would be such a cool feature in Planet Zoo 2. And my last aquatic animal on this list is the angelfish. They are technically also cichlids, but they are some of the most iconic freshwater aquarium fish in the world, and honestly, to me, they are just stunning. As you guys could notice, I didn't include any cetaceans on my list like the dolphins or belugas. Planet Zoo 2 on their website stated that they are keeping a close eye on how conservation community work evolves in the area of crustaceans. So what I can see them is adding them, for example, as the option for the wildlife reserves that were already announced for the game. I don't know, that's why I didn't include them in my wishlist, but I would absolutely love to see a dolphin swimming in a large bay or anything like that. I'm sure that we'll hear more about this in the future. Alright, now let's move on to 25 regular habitat animals that I would absolutely love to see in Planet Zoo 2. As I already mentioned, I decided not to include any animals that have already appeared in Planet Zoo 1 or its DLCs because there is still a decent chance some of them could return in a sequel anyway. Instead, I wanted to focus entirely on highly requested species that have never appeared in Planet Zoo universe before. Let's start with one of the most requested animals ever, the walrus. What an absolutely incredible animal. I had a chance to observe them at Pyridiza, and ever since then I have been obsessed. I really hope that they will finally make it into Planet Zoo 2. Native to the Arctic, the musk ox is entirely covered in thick fur. This animal looks absolutely prehistoric to me, and they would be so perfect for cold climate habitats. We just need coatis in Planet Zoo 2. Everyone wants them, and at this point the only explanation for them missing from Planet Zoo 1 is that Frontier has been secretly saving them for the sequel. Next up, the Columbus monkey, one of the most beautiful monkeys on Earth and a super common zoo species. I recently learned that they can even live in walkthrough habitats, which would be so amazing in Planet Zoo 2. This is the Serval, one of the most notable missing cats from the original Planet Zoo. This elegant African predator would fit perfectly into savanna habitats. Here is the eland. I have been manifesting this animal for years. The largest antelope on Earth is absolutely stunning and somehow still missing from Planet Zoo. The Patagonian mara, a huge missing South American species. They are just adorable, and we desperately need more rodents in the game. We already got the platypus, but the echidna is another fascinating egg-laying mammal from Australia, and I would love to see them. Next up, the greater kudu. Easily one of the most beautiful antelopes in the world thanks to those incredible spinal horns. Just a perfect addition to our mixed species savanna habitats. A smaller cousin of the meerkat is a common dwarf mongoose. They are highly social, incredibly cute, and also the smallest carnivore in Africa. Next, golden snap-nosed monkey. Such a unique looking primate that is becoming more and more popular in zoos. I was lucky enough to see them in Paradisa and I completely fell in love with them. The next animal on my wish list is the Barbary sheep. We still don't have any African caprids in Planet Zoo and the Barbary sheep would be a perfect choice. Imagine building huge, rocky African mountain habitats for them. Talking about the species that I have been manifesting for years, this is the rockhopper penguin. Not only they are adorable with their little jumps and yellow crests, but I feel like we should finally get a penguin that could be mixed with other penguin species, just like the king penguin for example. Those guys are often kept together in real zoos. The squirrel monkey is an absolute zoo staple and often featured in walkthrough exhibits. We definitely need more small climbing primates in Planet Zoo too. This beauty is a Ganaruk, also known as the giraffe gazelle, so of course I want them. Watching them stand on their hind legs to reach for branches would be such an amazing animation in-game. The agouti is another South American rodent that is often mixed with monkeys and birds in zoo habitats. It would add so much life to tropical exhibits. Next up, the North American porcupine. I just love porcupines. And what's better than a goofy-looking porcupine that can climb trees? It is such a fun and underrated North American species. I would love to see an ungulate like the Reeves Monjak in the game. This tiny deer species barely even looks like a traditional deer. They are adorable and will be such a cool addition to our Asian sections in the zoos. The Nile crocodile is another massive missing species from Planet Zoo 1. We already know that the saltwater crocodile is returning, but we absolutely need the Nile crocodile too. I had to include the yak. This long-haired Himalayan cattle would be absolutely perfect for mountain habitats and colder biomes. Next on my list is the bat-eared fox. One of the coolest fox species ever, thanks to those gigantic ears. They would add so much personality to African habitats. This weird-looking animal is the tamandua, an arboreal relative to the anteater native to South America. They are weird, adorable, and would be perfect for climbing-focused habitats. The mouse deer is about the size of a rabbit. These tiny ungulates are absolutely adorable. They are often mixed with birds and arboreal animals in walkthrough exhibits, which would be so cool to recreate in Planet Zoo 2. This is the yellow-throated marten, a beautiful and elusive carnivore from Southeast Asia with stunning golden coloration. Such an underrated species. And finally, one of the coolest freshwater reptiles ever, the alligator snapping turtle. Seeing the sea turtle in the announcement trailer for Planet Zoo 2 made me think about the freshwater turtles as well. And I think that the alligator snapping turtle would be perfect for semi-aquatic habitats. It is also big enough to be considered a standard habitat animal and not the smaller exhibit species. And that is it, my ultimate Planet Zoo animal wishlist. We covered exactly 75 species from the skies, oceans, rivers, and the habitats of the world. And honestly, even if only a handful of these animals would make it into the game, I will be absolutely over the moon. Now I want to hear your wish list. Did I mention some of your favorite animals? Or are there species you desperately want that didn't make my list? Let me know down in the comments because I absolutely love reading all your ideas and predictions. And of course, as soon as Frontier reveals more animals, gameplay or Planet Zoo 2 news, I will be covering all of it right here on my channel. So if you are excited for Planet Zoo 2 as much as I am, make sure to subscribe and join the hype train. If you enjoyed this wishlist, please give it big thumbs up down below. Ring the bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new Planet Zoo 2 video. And if you liked the video, you can even hype it. Apparently, that's a new thing on YouTube. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!